Good morning. I'm live. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy 2020. The year of perfect vision, hopefully. Uh, so we had a great day yesterday. I hope everyone's New Year's Eve turned out well. And oh man, I guess I can't complain about too much sunshine. It's hard to get the right lane here. So we had a nice New Year's Eve. It was a little bit unexpected. One of our dock neighbors here came over to help us check out our alternator. Our alternator wasn't charging our batteries, and we discovered we have a complete regulating system we didn't even realize we had. So, and all we needed to get it working correctly was a little tiny fuse, and actually it was the fuse holder that was bad. So now we have a rockin' alternator, and we're pretty excited. We also have a fuel gauge and water level gauge. We didn't know we had. We knew that we'd had a way to track it before, but then that had stopped working. It was all this fuse, and we didn't even know these systems were all integrated. So thanks a lot, Tyler. We really appreciate your help. It'll definitely make the next year on the boat a little more comfortable, and we'll be able to cruise at night with a little more confidence because we know we can charge the batteries now while underway, which is a huge relief. When we sailed down from Seattle, we weren't able to charge the batteries, and we had inadequate solar, and we didn't have a lot of light because the marine layer was so thick at times. We had a few days where it was hard to tell the difference between a full moon at night and sunshine during the day because the marine layer was just thick and it was just dark. And so we ended up using a handheld flashlight with a little red cover on it, and we used that to watch the compass, and we just sailed by the compass at night, and then during the day the solar panels would charge stuff up a little bit, but barely at all. So anyway, hopefully we don't have to repeat that process. We'll grab a few extra fuses to take with us so that we don't have to repeat that process. So it doesn't look like anyone's joined in. Oh, maybe one. Good morning. Does anyone have any plans for the new year? We haven't really set any what do they call them? New Year's resolutions. We're just going to keep trying to do our best, and hopefully that'll be good enough. Well, good morning. Let's see if that light works. This morning, I went to make coffee, and we're out of grounds. So I am going to I have my little coffee ground canister here, which is basically empty. I think I have like two tablespoons here of coffee grounds. And I have my handy handheld wooden and metal grinder. This is the jar. It's a wood jar. And this is a wooden top with the wooden screw. And this is all metal. And this cranks, grinds the coffee, and then I dump it in there. Oh, I don't know if you could see that. Oh, the lighting is so difficult. There we go. This is the coffee grinder here. And I just grind the coffee in there. And then I have our emergency backup coffee beans. We like to buy local coffee beans from local roasters, and um, support the local businesses. But this sometimes the timing doesn't work out, or we forget to buy it when we're in town, or we just go through it faster than expected. So we have a few bricks of backup coffee. I guess not everyone's from Seattle. Seattle tends to drink a lot of coffee. Coffee and salmon are two foods that we found Seattleites view a little differently than the rest of the world. So we can be salmon snobs. When you go to a restaurant and there's salmon on the menu and you ask if it, what kind it is, and they tell you, it's a fish. You know that they're not from Seattle, and their salmon probably isn't either. Well, good morning. Oh, good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Curtis. Good morning, Mom. Coffee time. Thanks for joining me. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. I hope it turns out great. Yep. It'll be the best one yet. Anybody have plans for today? I don't think we've made any plans for today. We thought we were going to go start sailing yesterday, and then the weather these windstorms just keep coming through, so we're not. And now we're even more ready to go than we thought we were. We thought we were ready to go. Now we're ready to go with an alternator that works. Yay! Yep, I grind my own coffee. Definitely do. That's the freshest way to do it anyway. But I have to do the hand crank. I don't have any electric appliances on the boat. Oh, Sarah, I wish I could come over and join in your knitting party. It sounds like fun. I love knitting. Love sitting around and talking and working on projects. That sounds like fun. Give Grandma Linda a big hug for me too. Well, that sounds fantastic. That sounds like a great start to the day, Curtis. Great start to the year. I'd love to see which pieces you've sold. Yeah. Yep, we better get to sailing. We're not in Cabo. We're not in La Paz. We're not in Mazatlan or Puerto Vallarta, but we are in Ensenada, Mexico. Aw. So Sarah, Grandma's going to be having sort of a knitting party too. Maybe I'll just have to knit something today. I could make pot holders. I could do that. I have yarn. I have knitting needles. No reason I can't. All right. Well, it's been 10 minutes. So I'm going to try and stay on time and sign off. Love you guys so much. Happy New Year, everyone. And we'll see you again tomorrow. We'll still be here. Happy New Year.